Hey Mom, do you know who you're going to vote for?
I have no idea. What about you?
I mean, I don't really know either. I heard there was a YouTube interview with 60 Minutes and they talked to both candidates.
Oh, let's watch it.
Yeah. With the advent of social media, it has become remarkably easy to misrepresent mainstream figures, particularly politicians. People now are created as strawmen for their factions. Therefore, tonight, we have taken the two leading candidates of the Republican and Democratic Party and have called them up to articulate their opinions, to discover whether they are truly as extreme and radical as they seem to be online, or whether this is all misinformation. This is Cade Caricature for 60 Minutes. Tonight on 60 Minutes, to ensure both politicians receive equal representation, we will give them an allotted time to answer, within regards to policy, what they would do about the top 10 most pressing issues in this country. To ensure no one is misrepresented, we are going to only allow positive discourse and steer clear of any types of ad hominem attacks or any mudslinging, if you will. Please join us tonight in 60 Minutes. That should remain in our country. I disagree. Okay, well, listen here. There is no legal in our country. They say no human is illegal. No human is legal unless they're European. Now, I think we should deport almost everyone. I'd deport the Native Americans if they weren't here first, you know? I mean, it's basically going to be like the Marty Robbins song. Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I deported a Mexican. If you vote for me, you will not see anyone around of another race. Well, I mean, a lot of people don't agree with that. But what can I say? They probably are going to get deported too. What we need to do is we need to ship them all over to the U.S. Heck, they're eating the dogs and the cats. Give them a supply of the dogs and the cats. Go in to the pounds, pet stores, and legally buy the pets, of course, and then give them to the people. I think this is the best way to ensure that we have a racially tolerant country. What I would do about the wars and the conflicts in the Middle East is I would arrange a system by creating policy that only strikes are allowed when it is guaranteed that only terrorists will be attacked and not civilians. And the problem with this is this. It is very difficult to find areas where there are only terrorists. Therefore, we're going to make our missiles less effective and less powerful. And this could be shown with an example of the war in Israel and Gaza. Many Palestinian lives would be saved with this policy. And our estimates are that the war would have only lasted until around the year 2075. And that the cost of Israeli life by retaliation of Hamas would be about 1/3 of all Israeli citizens. Well, the answer is simple. Missiles fly, terrorists die. Many people criticize me when I say things like this at political rallies and things such as that. However, I have come to recognize that sometimes you have to be like Lord Farquaad. And when he said in Shrek, some of you may die, but that is a chance I am willing to take. That has always stood out to me as true leadership and patriotism. And that is the type of devotion and guidance you will see as your president if you vote for me in the next election.